leading without fear is a wonderful subject. And before we enter to the particular program, I invite each one of you for today's program, as well as today we have a great speaker. He has come from Bangalore and he will be the leading speaker today on the subject. I invite we have a great soul. She is the in charge of Trichy and Ernakulam district. At the age of 14, she came to this spirituality, and she is practicing Raja Yoga, and she is known as Raja Yogini Brahma Kumari Radha sister. Welcome, sister, to this program. Along with this, I introduce a special soul who brought this wonderful concept of Raja Yoga to Kerala around 30 years back. So for that, I invite Raja Yogi Brahma Kumar Vasan brother for this program. And today you will be experiencing a special type of Raja Yoga meditation, part by part, and that will be given by a special Raja Yogini who practices Raja Yoga in her day-to-day life, and she looks after our Ilingalgura center. I invite Raja Yogini Brahma Kumari Sudha sister for today's program. So my dear friends, and this is a wing, comes under, we have around 18 plus wings with Brahma Kumaris. Out of that, IT wing always focus on IT people. So the main advantage is making all IT professionals to utilize the spiritual energy to their well-being in all the aspects. So this, we have the headquarters of IT wing is at Mount Abu, and in South India, our Raja Yogi Brahma Kumar Bharati brother, who is the speaker, main speaker, he is the coordinator. And in Kerala, this is the second program we are conducting. Every month we will have the third Sunday we will have a program. Fourth Sunday. Sorry. So now we will come to the program about our main speaker. He is engineer by profession in electronics and communication. He took BE from most prestigious organization called PSD College of Technologies, Coimbatore. He is a certified lead auditor for ISO quality standards. He have more than 30 years of experience in IT industry, in R&D and embedded systems and VLSI. His intensive research and development created onboard computers for mission critical applications for Indian launch vehicles ASLV, PSLV and GSLV. He was working as a senior scientist in ISRO. His areas of interest are embedded systems, SoC in VLSI, model-based architecture-driven solutions, fault-tolerant computers, failure mode analysis, created economical industrial grade control system solutions for solar research lab projects of India, one solar thermal power plant. His great passion towards development of inner power, practicing Raja Yoga since more than 16 years. He is a regional coordinator of IT wing of Brahma Kumaris. He is a core member of spiritual research wing called SPARK, and he is a coordinator of SIT programs in South India. So my dear friends, you are welcome to today's wonderful program called Leading Without Fears. So are you happy? Happy?
Yes.
Okay. Then over to our speaker, Bharati.
Good morning and Om Shanti. I would just like to sister to start this program with a beautiful meditation for 3 minutes, then we'll get into the content section. Okay? So this meditation will make you to set the stage and you will relax so that then we can start our development. Is it okay?
Feel the vibrations of silence in this hall. My body and mind is getting relaxed. The pure vibrations of peace and silence relax my body and my mind. I can hear the sound of silence within me. It's so beautiful, so natural, and it's coming deeper within me. Let go of all the unwanted thoughts, which is not necessary at the present time. Try to sit in the present. Give clear instruction to your mind, direction to your mind, that whatever you are going to hear, I can fully absorb and inculcate. Now I am relaxed. Concentrate your thoughts that I am a pure being, a conscious energy, a point of light, radiating the energy of peace, visualize yourself as a point of light, a pure being, radiating the rays of peace. I am peace, I am pure. And relaxed. Om Shanti.
So this awareness is very, very important. Today, the lack of this awareness is the root cause for many of our problems. You will come to know how a little later actually, but keep it in mind, this awareness of knowing that I am a point of light is the most important thing in our life. This awareness, if it is properly understood, it will bring a marvelous change in your life. You can note down this point, later you can analyze how it is going to do that. Okay? So let us go with this session today. So, before getting into the session, I would like to understand what type of people are here whom I am going to talk. So, may I know you are all coming from what kind of things. Would you quickly introduce yourself? Just 1 minute, take up your time. Tell what your name and where from you are coming and what you are trying to expect from this session.
I'm Rania, I'm coming from Karapoli, and I want to know how to live a life without fear.
Wow.
And I'm working as an IT professional for a bank, for State Bank.
My name is Srikumari. I am again coming from Karapoli, Edamakara. And as what Rania said, living without fear. So I am working as a trainer, IT trainer. Heading the training division of a company.
I am retired engineer in Soka. I am a student of this institution. Every day I learn.
Very good. So you are carrying always an experience.
I am Anish. I am from Tapurata. I am a software engineer. I just wanted to hear the session.
Any specific purpose you are looking for or just want to understand? Just want to understand. Very good.
I am Rajendra. I came from Kakinad and I am a project engineer. I came here to understand this living world.
I'm Falguni, from Pedagogik. Basically, I'm an architect. I also practice yoga. I teach yoga also. I'm in between my jobs right now, so I'm taking extra time, the free time I have right now to understand different approaches to different things, specifically the meditation part.
It's a good time to make a good change.
Yes.
Om Shanti, I'm Lakshmi. I'm currently in Federal Bank, Pangalore branch. I just came here because I just want to explore my opportunities. As opportunities are the real blessings of God, we just want to realize each and every day and utilize it for good things.
Okay.
I'm an IT professional and coming from Karapoli. I got an ideal software services as a project leader. So I basically want to understand, I am also leading a team, so I just want to understand how I can do that.
Very good. One of the right persons sitting here actually.
My name is Krishna. Neighbor here in Florida.
I believe you wrote a mail to me.
Yes,
Is it?
yes.
Yeah, I just happened to mail from your name. I cannot go through it because I was traveling at it. So we will discuss about it in the after session.
Okay.
Yeah. Very
My name is Tensi. I work with a catering company in Guadalajara. I'm living in Malapad.
Oh,
My name is Vijay. I am coming from Kalur.
correct.
Yeah.
So anything you want to
There
tell?
is no.
Shanti, my name is Veena. I'm coming from North. My husband and my daughter is in IT field. I'm a housewife. I want to share this with them.
You
So I
want to know how
can.
to deal with them actually.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. am Shiva. I am from Krishna. I came to let you know about this concept.
Good morning. My name is Murugan, working in State Bank of India. Yes, I want to go through an inner journey process. That is my
Nice. So it is a mix of different fields and different professional backgrounds, but at the same time the goal is same, right? We all want to understand what is it and how can it take it to my practical life, right? Okay, good, very good. So let's first start with some understanding about it. So the topic what we put is leading without fear, right? So what is meant by fear? Each one has their own definition based on their own experience, or do you think fear is something which we can understand it? Okay, tell me one thing, broadly, is it natural or unnatural? Unnatural. How many of you saying it is natural? Slowly one by one hand is raising it. How many of you? 1, 2, 3, 4 are saying natural. The rest are saying unnatural. Who is correct? Okay, let me come to the people who raised hand as natural. Why do you say it is natural?
It's natural. It's a type of protection that God has given us. We should fear something.
We should fear something is a protection God has given. My God, okay. God, why are you giving me fear now?
Fear should be there.
Natural because without any reason it comes.
Is that?
Without any special reason.
Very, very interesting understanding about fear is there. Good. So which means for you people fear is an inherent behavior. Right? For others it is an acquired behavior. Means we are not born with fear. We are not born with fear. But when we come and play our role, we are acquiring fear because of certain stimulus what is happening actually. Are you understanding actually? Fear is not inherent or built in within us. But when you come to the world to play our role, according to the world scenarios and situations and our expectations, whenever there is a conflict is happening, the fear is emerging actually. So newborn baby, if you really see it, it is coming with everything pure. It doesn't have anything in the things actually. Sorry?
We are fearing that.
Good. So I just listed few causes of fear, which is not exhaustive, but which is only a kind of a thing what is we people can consider as relevant for us, most of us. See, many times what happened is, it is the past experience, what we carry in our life. Something what has happened is making us to get fear. For example, one fine morning I am walking in the forest, right? Everything is nice, good trees, nice trees, everything, I am enjoying it. On the way, suddenly I am seeing a cobra is coming in. So what happened? It changes my mood and it stimulated inside and I get into fear. Right? I was not having fear before that when I get to the forest because I was enjoying really. I was very happy to see the surrounding environment, very calm, quiet. But suddenly I saw this is there in front of me. So what happened? Fear is there. Fine, I came out. Then after 1 month, 2 months, I'm getting into the forest again actually. Of course with my friends this time. But still what happened is, when I go to that place, suddenly I'm getting a jerk actually. Is there a snake is there or not here actually? But still there is an anxiety comes into me actually. How that is happening? Because earlier I encountered scenario that has become a condition to me to get fear there actually. It is conditioning my mind, even if this real event is not happening also, I am getting the fear. That time snake is not there, everything is fine. But still what happened is inside, that scenario comes before what has happened, got so deeply registered, it pops up. Same way, what you called today is the soul, whom you are saying is a being, if it is carried forward in the previous birth and comes now and takes a role, it can exhibit that actually. So it is not an inherent quality what is there in that, but it can be acquired behavior which can carry forward if it is not corrected. Got it? So that's why sometimes your experience of seeing a child may be having a fear, but others may not be seeing that. They may be enjoying the beauty of the child or the purity of the child, what it is showing that sometimes. Correct? So it's varying actually. So it is very important to understand fear is not something we are born with it. This belief system has to be changed first. From the mind you should erase it completely actually. It is something what we learned. It's a learned behavior or it's an acquired behavior actually. Clear? Don't think that fear is something it is there with me actually. No. It is something which just came into me. I am not the owner of that quality. Okay. Then it is also certain kind of cognitive resonance. Cognitive resonance, which means the mind pattern of thinking, whatever is there, is set based on certain actions what we perform, and it repeats. It repeats many times. So what happened is it is inducing that fear actually. It repeats in the form of thinking. Oh, this could be a condition. Anything what you take it, first thing is, will you able to do it? Or is there a problem? Will it happen like this? Thinking about certain worst scenarios. So it is a pattern of thinking. What is really making you to put your steps backward first stage. You don't take 2 steps forward also. By the time you take 2 steps forward, 4 steps you go back actually. Right? And the other thing is, invariably parental teaching also like that. Especially in our countries we can see that from the childhood onwards, even to feed a food, at least in earlier days, elders used to tell very beautiful stories about moon, so many good stories, good loving stories, and make them to enjoy it and take the food. But nowadays what I am seeing is all parents thinks they are giving it actually. At least they are showing somebody who is not looking good, see that man, he will come and take you. If you don't take the food, right? So which means what we are trying to induce from beginning itself, a kind of fear psychology, thinking that if I don't develop this child will not take the food actually. But what happened is, you are feeding the food for the physical system, but you are feeding another food for the mental system also. This is opposite of what you are feeding to the physical system. Right? Are we knowing that? Because immediately we are thinking that we did a very nutrition food to the child, but you have made a very, very corrupted mind for them, in the sense, the fear sense, which is also gone inside. So this parental teaching also, what we have come up, is also causing us, it is built in there actually. We are not putting conscious effort to take it out, till we realize it actually. Right? Then the thought process itself, any projects, for example, companies will work in the projects, or in the organizations, or the work where we do it, something comes, the thought process itself, along with whatever we are doing, there is always a kind of a component which is there saying that will it fail? If it fails, what will happen? What I will do? Right? So the thought process itself is creating another kind of problem for us. Anytime what you take it, you give a training, for example, will my training will give a good feedback, or my training feedback will be having a very poor feedback? Next time will they call me to do a training? Right? So this itself, what happened is, hamper your performance to some extent. Right? And other thing is a kind of a loneliness. People always feel that, no, I am alone, I don't have anybody to support me actually. Always I am alone actually. Nobody in the world is understanding me and supporting me actually. Anything what I tell, nobody is supporting me. This is a kind of an attitude problem. They think like that actually. Nobody will support me actually. Whatever good things I tell also, nobody supports me actually. So it makes you to feel you are a lonely person. which means automatically it creates a kind of a hollowness in your mind, which makes you to feel, oh, I will fail. Or this is a kind of a fear energy. Or the other thing is, you always think that others are right, I am always wrong. So you give excessive value for others' opinion actually. Whether you are right or somebody says something, you feel, oh, that means I am wrong. It's a fear again actually. See these things actually. These are all basically something we should analyze ourselves. Am I falling into one of these categories, or sometimes I may be in some other category which is not even listed here. But this is a very general average category which says, survey says that most of the people are falling one among these kind of categories, by which the fear is becoming a part of them, and sometimes make them to believe, like some of you are having that comfortable feeling is a, fear is a inherent born quality. You don't even effort to analyze why it is happening, but think that it may be a born quality, I should be a fearful person. See, fearing to God is different. We are not questioning about those things here. But even fearing your own actions, your own thoughts, your own thought process, that is different actually. Okay? So it is like a phobophobia. It is like a phobophobia. It is a mortal fear of developing a phobia actually. It's a kind of phobophobia, means fear of fear actually. Fear, you are assuming that something like you assume the inherent quality, and you are fear about the fear itself actually. So which means such a deep level you have built up that actually. So here is a definition for fear actually. So it has just two meanings. One says, forget everything and run. Right? What it means? It's a phobia basically. Forget everything and run. Otherwise, face everything and rise. So which means fear can be converted into an opportunity. Correct? Fear can be converted into an opportunity. So if you remember, whichever definition is liked by you. So how many of you like the definition of one? How many of